One, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Shemel Shai by Shemar Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, the Rua and Teachwa, and Shalom to the one third scattered bride, section 1. Lord willing, let's be edifying. I'm going to jump right into it. Just that's what's inspired to me actually going to this herbal store to get some tinctures, which I learned a little bit more from the video Apostle Tahar made. I forgot the title of the lesson, but he went into tinctures for a little bit, so took it upon myself to study a little bit about them and got some. I think I got like 8 now, 8, 7. Um, myself, but I wanted to go into this lesson basically dealing with the herbs, man, because of Yahweh Shemel Shai. He gave the herbs, for the really the betterment, of the elect, man. All these different, infirmities from apostles throwing them down. You know, brothers are suffering from. He gave us medicines out of the earth, and the store was actually called Old Path. So I'm gonna hop right into it. It's gonna be a short lesson, Lord, and be edifying. It's Jeremiah 6:16. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, stand ye in the way, and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein." That's right. So when I looked at the store, when I went into it, and I saw the 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 name of it, when it was Old Paths, I was like, okay, yeah, kindness. That's spiritual, because this was our ancient forefathers was doing, you know, gathering the herbs, and taking them, because that's Yahweh Shemel Shai's natural medicine. And it was the spirit, and elderly lady had came in the store and was talking to the cashier. I think she been in that store a couple times, and she was talking to the cashier about basically, the doctors give you something, but it comes with all these side effects. And that's facts. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, kindness. That's spiritual, man. As Job 13:4 goes into, your forgers are lies, your physicians of no value. These are what them doctors, and this is not medical advice, but it's kind of, well, it's not kind of, it goes into like those commercials that a lot of people see and people make joke of, but it's truth. You know, it's commercial about this medicine for this ease, and then it'll say you all the good things, and then they'll say fast this may cause chronic pain and death and headaches and all this and fever. They'll speed that part up fast, because that's what a lot of that comes with, man, from the you know the I'll just put the doctor's way of trying to to heal you, you know especially when it comes to like common colds and indigestions, gut problems, sinuses, headaches, fevers, chronic pain, stress, man. They got tinctures, they got all different herbs. They got a dandelion for your, indigestion, your gut, your liver. If I'm not mistaken, it's actually, well, as well as it works with or for detoxing your body. You got clover as well. You got pumpkin seeds for detox. What else you got? I think you got a papaya, if I'm not mistaken. That goes with the gut health, if I'm not mistaken. You got ashwagandha for stress, astragalus as well. That gives you as well astragalus energy. You got dandelion as well for the indigestion. If I didn't say that, you got all these different types of herbs and tinctures that's that can help you, man. But when I seen that name, I was like, oh yeah, that's spiritual, man, because these are the old paths, man. And Apostle to always try to um, put it in his lesson, his videos about, we should know, as a prophet, we should know about these herbs. and that's factual. Because when we become pilgrims upon the earth, we'll be looking, at a herb, well, we'll be looking or standing right by a herb. You just gotta know, okay, that's such and such. Okay, that's dandelion right there. Yeah, that's edible. Okay, that's poison ivy right there. We shouldn't touch that. And things of that nature, man. And I'm gonna get this and alright. But you got all types of different herbs and tinctures for different purposes, of the body. You got a motherwort. Motherwort, if I'm not mistaken, it goes into nerves, easing the nerves. I know Hawthorne uh, goes into that. You got a elderberry for the immune system, lion's mane for cognitive function and for your brain, turkey tail for the immune system, in in Quintia, if I'm not mistaken, for the immune system as well. What else? Say that's ashwagandha. Cinnamon for your blood. Um, what else ones? You just got all these different. You got uh, ginseng, Korean ginseng, American ginseng, red Chinese ginseng. Them ones have different purposes. For the Chinese one, or the red one, it goes into energy, things like that as well. Down there, good for the blood as well. But your activity, in that part or whatever, good to get some oomph, you know. But you got different herbs, tinctures, and things of that nature, medicines, and for different purposes. But it's all what it all Yahweh Shemel Shai's creation. It all comes from Him. And when you do get them, as brothers always say, praying to Yahweh Shemel Shai, because you can get a herb, but the only way you can get healed is by praying. Praying. It says Ecclesiasticus 38 verse 4 says, Yahweh Shemel Shai have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. That's right, man. You know, so walking in these old paths from Apostle Tone on down, and this ancient, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It remind me of the Hebrew paleo. Hebrew paleo goes into ancient, and as well as what you have, what the herbs, man, our ancient forefathers use, man. And he will not abhor them, disdain them, you know, because if you even have common sense, you would see, hey, the shit that a lot of the shit you get from you know, the physicians, I was put it, you look at the side effects, you're like, God damn, you got this and this. Not all of a sudden you sick, then you came in to the office, you like fuck. But if you was just went, you know, hey, okay, what's this herb for immune? Okay, elderberry. Okay, let me search up these different shops or whatever, and go there and give me some of this, and always pray first and foremost. But Yahweh Shemel Shai, he wants us, that's because herbs is a part of the old past, man. So is what? Learning the Hebrew, learning our ancient language. These are all aspects of the old past. So the Lord, he wants us to use what? Use his medicine, man. You know, use the things which he have made for our different thorns in the flesh. You know, yeah, Hawthorne goes into nerves as well. I just remember that nerves good for your heart populations. Motherworth is as well. You got ginger helps your immune system. Cayenne. You got all these different medicines, man. That Yahweh Shemel Shai created for us, man. But with that, Just wanted to make that lesson, man. It was something quick. Seeing the name of the herbal store, I'm like, yeah, these are definitely old paths. When I got in there, I got my teachers, and the elder lady was talking about, these physicians, man. She actually she also said she tried to tell her friends, you know, you know, hey, try to get more natural stuff. We want to get, stuff, especially, for the immune system with all this shit going all around now, as well as what, Esau Edom about to come out with great wrath. So, it's definitely good and to go on and get some herbs and tinctures for your immune system and things of that nature, man. Any and everything you need, man. You know, just search up, whatever this ease you may be feeling or might feel, and hey, the Lord got you covered, man. But with that, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shemar Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, elders, a great millstone, do rule and teach of. And shalom to the one that is scattered, bro. I say shalom.